Now let us write the critical appreciation for this poem. Now in order to write the critical appreciation, we have to use the points that are mentioned over here. We first have to mention the title, the name of the poet, the rhyme scheme, the figures of speech, and then of course elaborate on the central idea or the theme of the poem. And when we are writing all of this, we have to write it in a paragraph format. So we'll first mention the name of the poem, and that is Life. So the poem Life is written by the English poet Charlotte Bronte. So we'll write about the poet now. We'll elaborate a little more about her work. We'll start by saying that the poem is a reflective of Bronte's life, which was full of struggles and Bronte's fight against the hardships that she faced. Her novel, Jane Eyre, is a widely read classic through the ages. Now you can write a little bit about the poet and then move ahead to the next point, which is writing about the rhyme scheme of this poem. And we can say that the rhyme scheme of each stanza of the poem is AB, AB. Now moving ahead to the figures of speech. Now the dominant figure of speech is personification, where she has personified the morning rain, the sunny hours, death, hope, sorrow by giving them animate qualities or human qualities. And also metaphor has been used when she's compared life to a dream. And then the poet also uses morning rain, clouds, showers, roses, sunny hours metaphorically for the good and the bad times in one's life. Now moving ahead to the central idea, the theme of the poem. Now the poem of course revolves around the central idea that each and every person faces good times and bad times in their life. It talks about the highs and the lows that a person has to go through in life. And then she also emphasizes that no situation is going to last forever. The bad times, they make us stronger and they make us wiser. We should always be optimistic. That is how she concludes the poem, by motivating everyone to keep moving forward, to keep having courage, so that with that courage we can quell, that means we can crush despair, hopelessness. So at the end, she talks about being optimistic, being fearless, hopeful and courageous in life.